Trudeau has done it again. And what has he done this time? Well, he's off to New York City. Isn't that something? New York City. Well, I mean, what on earth would Justin Trudeau need to do in New York City? Well, apparently he's negotiating with the United States over mineral excavation. But the strange thing is, he's got a Public Service Alliance of Canada strike going on right now. More than 150,000 public servants off the job. And he's not doing anything about that. Not even negotiating with that union. And maybe he should start to think about back to work legislation, because this is really ridiculous. And they're dancing in the streets over this, and they're asking for the world, and if you've been through hard times in the last 2 to 3 years because of COVID-19, because of unemployment problems, I don't think you're really going to be that understanding about this. But anyway, here's something you've got to see from the House of Commons.
Start spreading the news. He's leaving today. He wants to be a part of it. New York, New York. Mr. Speaker.
Remind the honourable members that singing is not allowed. Whether it's good or bad, it's not allowed.
These are small-time blues. They're melting away. I'll make a new start of it in old New York. Mr. Speaker, I can't sing very well, but at least I pay for my hotel rooms. Will he pay for his hotel costs when he goes to New York tonight?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, over the past number of years, we've spent time across the world promoting Canada, promoting Canadian workers. We've been talking about the leadership on environmental responsibility, the reconciliation with Indigenous people.
He won't make it there, 'cause he won't make it anywhere. That's what they didn't get to. Anyway, it's been a classic week of Trudeau outrage. And we just discovered as well, you know how Justin Trudeau's always saying he has sort of divested himself of the Pierre Elliott Trudeau Foundation, this charity that is out there and has been involved in its own share of scandal, receiving money from communist China. And Trudeau is always saying that nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with the Trudeau Foundation, except he does. And we discovered this week that members of the Trudeau Foundation board directors are actually meeting in the Prime Minister's office. Now, I think that has to constitute some kind of connection. So let's have a look at this one.
No engagement except for Trudeau Foundation donors pay for his vacations. No engagements except for the only 2 people he will allow to investigate foreign interference are from the Trudeau Foundation. No engagement except for intelligence reports show that Beijing gave $140,000 to the Trudeau Foundation to influence him, a donation facilitated and signed off on by his own brother. And now no engagement except that he hosts them for meetings in his own office. Was there no other office space available anywhere in Ottawa, Mr. Speaker?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, while Conservatives continue to focus on me and attacks on my family, we're going to continue focusing on delivering for Canadians, delivering on affordability, by delivering dental benefits that the Conservatives voted against, investing in health care in ways that Conservatives have stood against, moving forward on affordability by being there to support Canadians from coast to coast to coast with targeted measures that are helping 11 million Canadians, including the grocery rebate. We're also moving forward on creating great jobs for the middle class by investing in a clean, green economy with positive impacts right across the country. This is what we're focused on.
Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, we all know that nobody focuses more on the Prime Minister than he focuses on himself. He, meanwhile, expects us to believe that this foundation, named after his family, has donors that pay for his vacations, $80,000 in free vacation benefits, that they take donations from Beijing facilitated by his brother, which intelligence officers say were designed to influence him, and now that he hosts the same foundation with his top officials in his own office. How dumb does he think Canadians are to believe that?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, it's interesting the lengths to which the Conservatives will go to not talk about the budget we just delivered for Canadians. A budget focused on three large themes. Investing in affordability for Canadians to be there to support while they're actually struggling through difficult times right now as we build a stronger economy for the future. Being there on health care with historic deal signs with the provinces, with investments in dental care that the Conservatives continue to stand against. We're going to continue building a stronger economy for the future because we know that fighting climate change and investing in the greener economy go hand in hand for the middle class.
Did that response in question period sound a lot like the other response when after the New York song? It's like Trudeau has got one talking point right now, and it's about, let's talk about the budget and let's talk about clean green energy, which he thinks really, Canadians are obsessed with as much as he is. And it's quite outrageous hosting these foundation members. And of course, we owe actually the scoop to La Presse, which broke the story and which prompted Mr. Poilievre to bring the matter up in question period. But it is quite outrageous that Trudeau continues to think we are really that stupid, and all he has to do is blather on about his green energy talking points, and we're just going to forget everything, and everything is going to be okay with him. And of course, he runs off to New York City in the process. But Trudeau continues to be his own worst enemy, and of course the allusion there to his holiday in Jamaica at the Prospect Estates, where he was living in a lap of luxury, apparently on a dime of the Green family, which has been a huge donor to the Trudeau Foundation. So whether he did it at the taxpayer expense or at the expense of a Trudeau Foundation donor, the whole thing stinks. And this is what Trudeau continues to do. Hi, it's David Craden here for Craden's Right. I hope you're enjoying this channel as much as I enjoy putting the material on here. This is not just about politics. I sing some of my favorite songs from the Great American Songbook. And you can also watch my latest show where we do some of the news you're not going to hear anywhere else. But please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. If you want to be part of this station, please be a subscriber. We want you.